What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Let me know if you can hear me. I got my mic. It should be working. When I tested it, it worked. So let me know if y'all can hear me or not. Mic check. I ain't done on live in a while, so I'm gonna wait for some people to come up in this joint. But this is gonna be a good indicator. See if the mic is working or not. Can y'all hear the mic though? Do y'all hear this mic though? What up, Jay? What up? What up? What up? What up? Travikia. I hope I'm saying that right. Travikia. Okay, cool. What up? What up? I'm about to tap on it. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Let me know. Shout out to everybody coming in. All right, bet. We live. So can't none of y'all talk mess no more about me not having a mic. I got a mic now. I got a mic now. You dig? What up, Dream Chaser? Shout out to everybody who getting it in, like myself. Today is a 16-hour shift, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, when I tell y'all it's so much money at my sense. I'm gonna call you about what we was talking about. Um, but yeah, I just been super busy, y'all. But first live of 2024. Seen it? Have y'all seen the Cat Williams interview? We're gonna get to the nurse money, but have y'all seen the Cat Williams interview? Boy, Cat Williams was going in. And I enjoy every bit about it. I feel like I'm the Cat Williams of the nursing world to a certain degree. Bigger coat, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think Cat Williams is capping and all that. Oh, J.I., you gotta watch it. Shout out to Dina. Yeah, that Cat, I believe everything Cat was talking about for sure. 100%. I believe him. This is day 4, by the way. This is day 4 out of my grind, for January. He was saying, just like Kanye and Trump, people try to silence the truth. I done had cats come listen. I done had cats come on my YouTube page and tell me it's no way you can make $100,000 as an LPN. I done had cats email me saying I'm a liar, saying that it's no way you can make 6 figures as an LPN. I done had other nurses. I done had nurses holler at me privately and say, "You're not really doing that. It's no way you making that much money as an LPN." I can't even read y'all comments for real, but I'm gonna read them when I get to where I'm going. Y'all hit that like button on the way in though. I done had nurses, I done had all these people come to me saying there's no way. When I made a video, it's a video literally right now. If you go on my page, it's a video right now that's live saying that how to make $100,000 as an LPN right now. But they don't want to believe it. They figure yeah, well, I make 100,000 plus 6 figures. Now I don't gotta work as many hours. Okay, well that's good for you. I mean, good money is good money. You're not gonna shame me because I'm making good money though. You did? It's true. I made over $100,000 as an LVN. They don't believe it though. Nursing has more options. They don't believe it though. And with that they say I'm lying. But here's my thing. Even though I'm about to start selling products, at the time the videos I'm making now, I've been on YouTube 2 years. I've never asked for a donation. I've never asked for somebody to buy something for me. I've never sold a course. I've never sold nothing. I don't have a Patreon, which I will have soon. I don't have none of that. So my thing is, what benefit do I get from lying to y'all about something to where, and I made it so simple, ladies and gentlemen. I made it so simple that it was in less than 2 minutes. I literally told cats how to get $100,000 plus in less than 2 minutes. I don't know how else to put it. I really don't know how else to put it. So now at this point, you just don't believe it, because guess what? It has to be it has to be a slap in the face to some individuals uh that you can go to school for less than a year. You can go to school for less than a year, and you can go and make great money and uh make $100,000 plus in less than a whole year. See, that has to sting for a lot of people. Because there's some people who've gone to school for years. And I'm not saying this to be funny, but I'm saying this to be real. There are some people who have gone to school for years. Oh my God. Shout out to my JI in the building. JI, thank you for not throwing the 25 cent on there like you did for that Cena. Oh, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. That was wrong. That was wrong. People are mad that LPNs make more than RNs. There are some LPNs that make more than RNs. Yes, that is true. I'm one of them. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going out on a limb when I say this, and I really shouldn't be telling y'all my business like this, but I'm gonna tell y'all. And this is why I made this title the way it is: the consequences of making a lot of money in long-term care. This is the consequences. I want to tell y'all this. This is the consequences of making a lot of money in long-term care. Are you vaxxed? Yes, I am. I am vaxxed. Yeah, yeah. I sure am. I mean, shoot. I've been eating Burger King and Taco Bell and all that other garbage for years. What's a vaccine gonna do? That's how I look at it. If I can eat all that other stuff for years and years and years, what's a vaccine gonna do? It's 2 years in, I'm all right. You did what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's why we pray. Hopefully, don't nothing go wrong. But I can't, I ain't too much worried about it. But I didn't get it. I didn't get the third one, the booster, or nothing like that. I stuck with the two and I kept it pushing. I got what I needed to get to the bag. But like I said, man, I forgot what I was about to say. But like I was saying though, oh, I said the consequences of getting money in long term care. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm really going out on a limb when I'm saying this, because now I have people that watch that work with my job. I'm sure management watches. They don't say nothing and everything like that. That's cool. I'm not worried about that, because I'm not saying nothing that's wrong. I'm not saying nothing that's a lie. Um, but it's there's a very high chance that I'm the highest paid nurse at my job, and I'm talking about the highest in the building, more than all the unit managers, more than the ADON, more than the DON, all that. And I've been told this by some sources. Not that I care. I don't care, because I'm not worried about anybody else's pockets. But I've been told this, and I've been told it's a little hate along with that. I don't know why. I don't know why. But these are the consequences, though. Because when you're making good money, that's one thing. But when you're living your best life at the same time, now you rattling the cage. Now you rattling the cage a little bit too much. Because not only have you figured out how to make great money, but you living your best life at the same time. You living your best life at the same time, and you making good money. Oh, that's gonna come with some problems, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna come with some problems, ladies and gentlemen. You dig what I'm saying? And you don't be in no mess. Oh no. Because see, the thing is, when you in management, you work salary. When you in management, you work salary. I will never be a salary nurse. Ever. Y'all already, if you don't know how I feel about that, I think that's a cute word for slavery. I will never be a salary nurse. That is the biggest trick bag. I'm gonna make a whole video about that. That's the biggest trick bag in nursing. It really, unless you're making $250,000 plus on some salary stuff, that is the biggest trick bag in nursing. You feel me? Hello, nurse family. What up? What up? What up? I'm gonna get to all the comments when I can. But I'm not a salary nurse. You dig what I'm saying? I don't smoke. I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm in relatively good health. I don't be out here partying, so I can actually get up and go to work. I don't have kids, so I can get to work. I don't really have no excuses on why I can't come to work. You dig what I'm saying? So I've taken all those traits that I have about myself, and I've combined it into one big hustle, one big nurse hustle inside myself. And I'm coming to get the money. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Out of a whole month, out of a whole month, and less than and really less than 25 days, the fact that I'm able to work 280 hours at work, that lets you know something. That lets you know that nobody wants to be there. Nobody wants to be there. And this is January. Tax time is around February. And I said I was going to chill in February. And I am. And I still am going to chill in February. But it's going to be nobody. It's going to be nobody deserted. Man, that my job going to be deserted in February. When I say that for whatever reason, people not trying to get this bag, people not trying to get this bag. And people ask me all the time, they be like, CJ, give me your schedule. How do you do your schedule? How do you work your schedule? You dig what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I want y'all to understand this. This is not meant to be forever. I'm in stack season right now, but I'm having a good time while I'm grinding too. That's the key. See, it's about having a good work-life balance. It's about having a good work-life balance, and that's what people don't understand. But I also understand that my situation is very unique and different from most people. Like I said, I don't have kids. I don't have any vices for real besides cruising. You dig what I'm saying? I don't have a Mary Jane habit. I don't have a drinking habit. I don't have none of that kind of stuff. I don't have anything that's gonna cost me money for real, besides my travel habit. And I'm getting discounts and incentives and perks in that. So on top of having the hustle, that's a problem. Because now people are gonna notice you working 20 some days at a time, 25 days at a time, then you gone for 2 weeks. Because it's like, and don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. I tell them when I'm leaving, but they don't have to give it to me. They don't have to give me the days off at all if they don't want to. Because I am technically a full-time employee. But see, this is why I say it is best to go to a place that's willing to work with you and that have a need for you, because they're less likely to deny you if you do even a halfway decent job and just come to work and do what you're supposed to do. Now, I believe in working and doing what you're supposed to do regardless. But if you go to a place, and I'm going to tell you, it's not always pretty, ladies and gentlemen. You dig? You're going to get accepted. You're going to claim that. It's not always pretty, ladies and gentlemen. I work in some pretty crazy situations. It is what it is. But that's some of the consequences when it comes to getting a big bag in long-term care. The places that's nice and dainty and everybody is old and everybody just need a little bit of care and stuff like that. You feel me? That's, people, they hiring and stuff like that, but you can't get no real money out there. If you want to get some real money for real, you might have to go to the hood. You might have to go to the places where don't nobody really want to be. And at my job, I'm not gonna say it's like that all the way, but I tell you what, they got a little bit of a staffing problem. I've been working there almost 6 months, and unless I'm out of town, I've never brought home less than like 132 hours. You dig? I've never brought home less than 132 hours. Let me see. With 3 sets of car keys, shaking my head. Hey, listen, I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do. All I'm going to say is that you just pick your battles. Don't do anything that you feel is relatively unsafe. And if you feel like it's unsafe and you don't feel comfortable, then don't do it. I would never tell you to put yourself in a dangerous situation. But, and mind you, I've never had to take, you know what I'm saying? I've never had to just take 3 whole hauls. So that's never been a situation that I'm in. Now that is crazy. But there is a consequence when it comes to getting this money. See, anything that's worth having is not gonna be easy. You think you're finna just go to a nice long-term care facility and everybody's cool, all your residents is old and everything like that, and you think you just finna have a good old time? No, sir. Do you have any advice on taking a contract versus PRN? Yeah, which one paying more? Figure out which one paying more. And I will say this: stop taking travel contracts if you ain't got no money. Stop taking travel if you don't got no money. Do you a little local full-time, part-time gig until you can stack you enough paper to where you have you some money in your pocket. Some of y'all be going out to these travel, going to a whole nother state and don't got a penny to your name. Y'all going out there on a hope and a prayer and broke. Make sure you got some paper when you going out to these travel assignments, please. It just depends on what you want, though. Like, depends on your contract. It depends on how many weeks you working. Depends on how many days a week you working. It depends on your weekly pay. It depends on your stipend. All that is a factor. Now the rates, they not all that. Like, it to me, working where I work at now, it would make no sense for me to it would just make no sense with how everything is working out now for me to just take on a travel assignment like that, because I make way more than I would probably get traveling locally. Now, if I wanted to go to somewhere like Alaska or something like that, where it's super cold and all that kind of stuff, I could probably get a real big bag. You know what I'm saying? But I'm all right. I ain't I'm straight. I ain't trying to do all that. Here's just fine. I'm on the 16 a day. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we got a certain amount of residents now to where we can have extra nurses on, and I'm not scheduled 16. I'm not scheduled 16, so but I can just come in early if I want to, and that's how I'm gonna start doing. Like, I just pop up, help out on the cart where I'm needed, and all that kind of stuff, and do what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want y'all to understand that though, because I want to prepare y'all. When you making a bag for real though, it's gonna be a lot of people that's hating on you. That's why if you go back on some of my videos, I've showed y'all, because if you like to travel and live your life like me, I've showed y'all videos on how to make your schedule to the point to where you can take a vacation every 2 weeks and not cause yourself to go into overtime and cause them to go into overtime and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't really be an issue with the scheduler for that kind of schedule. It's on one of these videos. I think how to have a nurse. I think it's called Nurse Hustle Schedule or something like that. It's on. Just go look. I showed y'all how to make the schedule because that's how my schedule is. Now that's how my regular schedule is. My 3 days a week. You dig what I'm saying? Or however many it is per pay period, it lines up because every other week I'll have 6 consecutive days off. You dig what I'm saying? 6 consecutive days in a row. So if I want to go out of town for 5, 6 days or something like that, that's no PTO. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have to ask or nothing like that. Like I really don't at that point. But usually how I go out, like how I work it right now, I go out of town in that week and I'll just request the extra days off, like the extra 2, 3, however many days I need off with that. And I've never gotten denied in 6 months because they know I come in there and I do what I'm supposed to do. And I like my job. And it's just like any other job, politics, but I stay out of all that. And I will say, I think being a male has given me great leverage. I will say that. I think being a male has given me great leverage. It keeps me out of a lot of mess being a male because they usually know males don't entertain mess like that. You ain't trying. Only time niggas really get in trouble is when they trying to smash the girls in the building and the facility. I'm not, I got a lady. I ain't trying to. I don't flirt. I ain't trying to be smashing none of the chicks in the facility and all that kind of stuff. And so it's really no reason for me to get into the drama. I'm just trying to do what I got to do. Keep it pushing. I ain't worried about none of that other stuff. But yeah, man, go on and get that paper. It's 2024, and do what you got to do. Get that bag. Make sure your bag is right. Save you your 10 grand. Put it to the side. Then you just working and maintaining. But to me, especially if you're a man and you on my live, you shouldn't be working less than 60 hours a week anyway that you're getting paid for. You should not be working less than 60 hours a week, especially if you ain't got no kids, nothing like that. I read that 40% of nurses are quitting between now and yeah, a lot of them are. A lot of them are quitting between now and then. It's for a number of reasons. Some of them they feel like they're not getting paid enough. Some of them don't want to work in the field, and then you got to understand too. A lot long term care is not easy work. It's a lot of hard work, and the average person to deal with that type of stress every day is very abnormal for the average human being to deal with that kind of stress every day. You dig what I'm saying? And that weighs on a person. It can weigh on you if you don't have healthy outlets. It weighs on a person because you are dealing like on an average basis, you're dealing with 20, 25, 26, 28 people probably, you know. And then if you work in a hood or something like that, or you work in a ghetto facility, you dealing with people who are off the street, former drug addicts or current drug addicts, people that's getting out of jail, all kind of stuff, along with your old population and everything like that, your geriatric population. Then you dealing with management, you dealing with coworkers, you dealing with the drama at work that was with the coworkers. It's a very abnormal situation. You dig what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people, especially like RNs, don't want to deal with that because if you're coming from a hospital background, you're not dealing with all that. You're not dealing with 26, 27 patients. You're dealing with about 4 or 5 patients, and you keep it pushing. That's why they talk, and when they try to talk that mess about having all RNs in these facilities, good luck with that. What you gonna have to pay them $250 an hour? They not finna, them RNs not finna come into the nursing homes and like that. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. That's why I say LPNs not going nowhere. They'll always have a job because a lot of RNs do not want to come into these nursing homes. That's not happening. It is not happening, especially some of them the ones who inspired by these nurse influencers, these female nurse influencers. Oh no, that ain't happening. That's why I say, like, fellas, for us, boy, that's a hustler's paradise if you're an LPN. That's a hustler's paradise. You know what I'm saying? Like our bodies handle stress different. We we don't get involved. We don't be super emotional and all that kind of stuff. And it's just different for us. I can work a whole bunch of 16s and it not bother me. You definitely inspired me to go to school. That's what's up, man. I'm so happy that you're going to school. Go get it. There's 30 people in here. Can I get 30 likes, please? Can I get 30 likes for the new year? I would greatly appreciate it. God bless you. Can I get 30 likes at least? But yeah, that weighs a lot on a person, man. Cats, especially a lot of ladies. A lot of ladies not trying to deal with that. Now you do got some hustles. I done met a few. I done met a few female CNAs that's go hard. I'm talking about 16s almost every day. And I be telling them, if y'all became nurses, this will be nothing. This will be nothing for y'all. If y'all became like the nurses that's doing, like the CNAs that's doing 16s every day, 5 days a week, oh, this will be nothing. Them the ones I be trying to really encourage to get into school. Hey, you got it, because you're gonna kill it as an LPN. You're gonna kill it as an RN. You doing 16 hours, 5 days a week of back breaking work for for half the money. Now some of them nurses getting paid. I mean, some of them CNAs getting a nice little penny, especially where I work. Some of them making like $20 an hour. But if you doing that, you can do that and do half the work, because and that's another thing too. Let me stop this lie. All you LPNs, for the most part, y'all know good and well y'all not working as hard, physically working as hard as these CNAs. Stop that cap. That's why half of y'all went to school, so y'all wouldn't have to do the physical work of the CNAs. And I would never sit up here and tell a CNA I physically work harder than you. That's a lie. That's not real. It's just not. You're not flipping and changing and showering 20-some people. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's more mental than anything. Cool, I can deal with that. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling people. Like, yo, if you a Cena, you working them kind of hours like that for real, man, go to LPN school, bro. At the very least, you gonna do very well, and you gonna save your body. You're gonna save your body. It's no way I could work the way I work 140 some hours a week as a Cena, bro. It's not happening. It's not happening. There's no way I could. I know my limit. It's not happening. It's really not. I will have it just. I'm not gonna even pretend to lie. So, but yeah, I just I encourage y'all to go. I was a CNA for 20 years and went to nursing school at 38 years old. That's what's up. That's beautiful. 20 years as a CNA, that's a lot of hard work, boy. That's a lot of physical work. Is your back all right? Is your back all right? Please let us know. Do we need to send you some Icy Hot and a couple lidocaine patches? Are you all right? That's a lot of work. That's a lot of back-breaking work. You said not really. Ooh, you better go soak in some Epsom salt. That's physical work for real. I loved it though. Some people do. I ain't gonna lie. These new crop of residents, you said my back was burning after a month. Man, I was a CNA 90 days, bro. I went to truck driver school after that. I said I'm all right. Now don't get it twisted. I will get down with the CNAs though. For real. I don't have no problem changing people. I don't have no problem giving a shower. I don't have no problem doing none of that. I'm willing to do everything that the CNAs are doing. You dig? So I will get down with them if duty calls. But heck, You said 20 years. That's a beautiful thing, but and I'm sure you was a good singer, but I would have been like, no sir, this ain't it. But I ain't knocking it. But I be trying to tell y'all like, get out as soon as possible. Get out the game as soon as possible. I done seen Cena's have walking around with canes, bruh, back braces. Get out the game as soon as you can. Some hard work. Shoot. Said the LVN 30 patients. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I want 3 patients. Okay, CNAs are definitely needed, but they don't get paid enough, and nobody should. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. CNAs don't get paid enough. They really don't. And you about to go back to RN school? I am too. I'm going back this year, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Yeah, get that paper. Get that RN paper. And I don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking being a senior, just like I don't knock being a medical assistant and all that kind of stuff. Uh, but get your money. This is a business, and I know when you in certain situations, you gotta do what you gotta do. But get your money, get more out of it than it gets out of you. Learn how to play the game. You gotta learn how to play the game of nursing, and you gotta have that work-life balance. I'm telling you, if y'all LPNs working in long-term care, because that's the field that I know about. If y'all LPNs can just put your head down for about 2 months and just work, 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 save, work, save, work. Man, y'all, do y'all understand if you ain't got no real debt and stuff like that, what kind of a position you can put yourself in, bro? Do y'all understand what kind of a position you can put yourself in? Like the whole month of January. Well, not the whole month because I leave on the 25th. But majority of the month of January, I'm putting my head down. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going nowhere the majority of the month. And it's gonna put me in a position to where we straight. We straight. I'm telling y'all. That's why I be like all my new LPNs in the game, put your head down for about 4 months. Cause you're gonna need that month. You're gonna need those first two. You know what I'm saying? To learn. Once you learn after them first two, for the next three, stack, 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 stack. Start drinking your water. Start walking. You dig what I'm saying? So you can have more energy. Cut the sugar out. Take you some emergency or yeah, this is called emergency. That's the vitamin C tablets that you put in your water. Help build your immune system up. Do all that. Put your head down. See, I really do. I wish it was a version of me on YouTube before I went to LPN school. Cause what? But that's all right. Cause there was no. I ain't gonna even lie. It was no version of me on YouTube. I was looking. I was looking. I was looking for LPN videos. I'm like, where are the LP? How come everybody don't nobody talk about being an LPN? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody talk about being an LPN like that on YouTube. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was looking for a version of me. But right now, when I decided to go to LPN school, and I was like, whatever, I'm gonna just jump out on a limb. Because if I was hearing $24, 20 LPNs was getting 23, 24, $25 an hour. That was good enough for me to make me jump in at the time. I said, bet. Then as the time went on, I started to learn some of the tricks and the trade on how you can work your schedule and all that kind of stuff. I said, oh, okay. You did? All right. This ain't bad now. This is how you do this. Okay, this is how you set your schedule up so you can have 6 days off. All right, bet. I found out about the 6 on, 8 off trick. I guess I'll do a video on that because I know a lot of people that do that game. 6 on, 8 off. You have 8 days off every other week. You work 6. That's nothing. That's a cakewalk to me. 6 on, man. That's light work now. And then like people, I know some nurses that only do 8-hour shifts. There is no way I could go back to working 8-hour days, 5 days a week. That is a waste of time if you ask me. That is a waste of time. So 2,000 a week. Man, yeah. Travel LPN is cool. Especially if you know what I'm saying? If you cutting out your expenses, you ain't got no major expenses. Travel LPN is definitely cool. If you ain't got no major expenses and everything like that, shoot. Yeah, we get into it though. That's why I really encourage y'all to put your head down and just grind it out for 2-3 months and watch what happens. Watch what happens. Stack you up about 10 to 15 grand and watch how everything change. You ain't gonna even act the same no more. Especially if you ain't got no kids. Oh my goodness. If you ain't got no kids, you young, you ain't got no kids for real. I'm telling you, the world is your playground. The world is your playground. Listen, if you ain't got no kids and you single or whatever, or you in a relationship, if y'all ain't got no kids, and let's just say your partner is working too, at this point, all y'all got to do is find y'all a good travel plug when it comes to the flights. The world is yours. My advice to the fellas, if you like me and you like to travel a lot and you want a lady, you're gonna either have to do a couple things because I stay gone. You're gonna either have to get you a nurse or one of these girls that got a schedule that's like yours. If you want to travel with your lady on a frequent basis, and ladies too, if you got a dude, you know what I'm saying. Or you're gonna have to or fellas, you're gonna have to sponsor. You have to take care of that woman. You did, because that's one thing I noticed too, that when you become a nurse and all that kind of stuff, and you start to try to live your life, your schedule ain't like the average person. Things start to change. You feel me? And I told my girl, I said, listen, you're gonna have to get a job to where we can just up and go. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to work. And that's what she did. She worked from home. She got a remote position, and that's just what it is, because ain't no, I gotta request this day off and all that kind of stuff. That's why I say if I was single out here, I'd probably be by myself most of the time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got time for you to find no babysitter. I ain't got time for you to ask your job. When I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. When I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. For real. Man. Let me see. Oh, it's good. I'm in good time. All right, I'm making good time. I think these is called airborne. You know, you take an airborne. I try to take one once a day. Help boost your immune system so you don't get sick. All up in these nursing homes, especially if it's the winter time. We don't have. It's December, right? Well, it's January now, but we done had a pretty generous winter so far. Knock on wood. We done had a pretty generous winter time. I'm not gonna lie to you. From November on to now, it ain't really snowed like that. Blame it on what you want to blame it on, but I'm thankful for it because I do not like the snow. Y'all, how my mic sounding? Do it sound good? I don't went through all this trouble to get a mic. Ain't nobody said nothing about it. Is the mic sounding good? Let me see. Good. I'm looking for the haters that be like, nah, they ain't hating. They was just keeping it real. CJ, get a mic. I got one for Christmas. My lady got me this mic for Christmas. Yep. Shoot. So how much money y'all trying to make in January? Y'all know what the Nurse Anthem is for me? That's 10 band song by Drake. I need 10 bands every month. I got to have it. I got to have it. I feel like I can work a straight 24-hour shift when I turn on that song. 10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands. Fucking man. It's not even for discussion, man. OMG. Nurse sleep. I'm going to let him sleep. Man, what? I'm going to have to remix that song and do a nurse version of that song. I need it. I got to have it. I need the 10 bands. 10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands. Fucking man. Not even for discussion, man. OMG. Let's get it. I got to have it. Said 10 bands every month. Let's get it. Got to have it. I got to have it. Shoot, we trying to live. These nurses sleep, boy. They want to sleep all day. Y'all crazy. I'll be like, bro, y'all. Look, it's some nurses trying to do what I do at my job. I'll be like, cool, let's get it. I'm gonna make the schedule. I'll show you how I make mine. They be like, nigga, please. So what is all this? I'm not trying to do this many days, nigga. What? I gotta sit at home and drink. You want to be in this month all the time, man? Listen, man, I'll be living in that bad boy. Then I'm gone for 2 weeks, living it up for the month of September. For my birthday, I'm about to be gone the whole month. But actually, though, I'm putting together a cruise. If y'all want to go for my birthday, it's gonna be September 8th on a Carnival Mardi Gras. If y'all want to go, I'll put out the details soon. So if y'all want to come party with me for my birthday, you know what I'm saying? We can hang out on a cruise ship and everything like that. I'm gonna put out the flyer soon. But if you want to, I'm gonna put down an email and stuff like that, and you can contact my lady. And if you're serious, you can put down your deposit. I think it's like $198 or something like that. So like $100 per person, and you can do that by the end of January to get the deal. And you're not paying me, you paying the cruise site directly. You know what I'm saying? My girl would just be handling the logistics of the whole thing, and she would be the travel agent for it. But if y'all want to, yeah, no biggie. If you can't, you can't. If you can, you can. But I'm just putting it out here now. If y'all want to party with me for my birthday in September, y'all want to get on the cruise, y'all want to go to Disney World a couple days beforehand, holla at me. We're gonna be chilling, we're gonna be working, we're gonna be having fun. We're gonna be, y'all gonna be drinking. I ain't gonna really be drinking like that, but we're gonna turn up, watch some comedians, and have some dinner, some drinks. We're gonna have a good time if y'all interested. So if y'all interested, shoot me an email, cjkyles90@gmail.com, and we're gonna put that group thing together. And what I'm thinking about doing is once a year, actually twice a year, I want to put together a cruise, like a group cruise for my channel, and like a resort vacation for my channel. But if y'all interested, it's gonna be 6 days on the Carnival Mardi Gras. If y'all interested, no biggie. But I'm gonna just be promoting that here and there. If y'all want to party with me for my birthday, September 8th, let me know. As a Florida native with a Disney Annual pass. We're not going to Disney. You can use my pass. Dang, Swin. You know I love Disney though. Even though they be on some zesty stuff, but I still rock with Disney. Swin, I know you going. If you ain't in school, to come to slide on. Um, but yep, the Carnival Mardi Gras. I'm gonna make a post. I'm gonna make a design for it. And the deposits right now it's like $100 per person. It's gonna be on Carnival. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Shout out to all my cruisers. And then I think next year for 2025, I want to do a group resort trip at the LeBlanc Spa Resort in Cancun. That's for everybody getting money. This is not no cheap resort. This is on some relaxation type stuff. So I'm gonna put it together, but this is for everybody. This is for my hustlers. This is gonna be a hustlers vacation. This is gonna be for everybody that's getting that pay. We're gonna do 7 days out there, and we're gonna keep it pushing. I'm going if people go or not. I don't care if they go or not. But if y'all wanna roll, we can roll. We can ride. You dig? But I'm going whether people go or not. No kids allowed on the LeBlanc. It's gonna be kids on the Carnival Mardi Gras, but the LeBlanc Resort is an all adults only resort. You can, if you got kids and you want to come on a cruise, y'all can bring y'all kids on a cruise and stuff like that. Damn, parking lot full, bro. Let me go through some of these comments real quick. Before I get up in here, I gotta be up in here the next 2 minutes. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Okay. Can you get per diem at the hospital? Do you recommend home care as a new grad? No, I don't. I don't. I don't like the idea of being in other people's house, but that's just me. Uh, you still get your RN in 2024. That's the plan. All nurses should work as a CNA for a while. Make nurses have a good bedside manner. I can agree with that. Okay. Mike is on point. Okay, cool. Look at it. Look at that mic right there. Looking all professional. Yeah, I gotta ask my boss for that's exhausting. You just need to go 50 miles away to be considered a traveler. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right, cool. We are discussing. Um, and don't forget too, by the way, if y'all want it, hit my Facebook group up, Nurse Gang Money on Facebook. I'm gonna start being more active in there, and yeah, we're gonna be more active in Nurse Gang Money, and we're gonna just chop up money, chop up game. Everybody been asking me to do a Facebook group, so that's hit that up. Outside the cruise resort, don't talk or get in there. Make an exception for all the single mothers on that. Man, look, that's if you a single mom, I don't care. Come through. Ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Shout out to Bria Lachey that just asked to join Nurse Gang Money. I'm gonna accept you when I get a chance. Um, shout out to all the single mothers that want to go. Shoot, they probably want them a nice little nurse bay too. Shout out to all y'all. Shoot, y'all deserve it. Especially if you're on my channel and you trying to grind hard, you ain't the average single mother. If you listening to me, now the other ones out there, I can't speak for. It's gonna be it leave on September 8th. It's gonna be 6 days. I'm gonna post all the details in Nurse Gang Money, and I'm gonna post all the details in the community section. I just gotta come up with I gotta make the graphic and everything like that and blah 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 blah. But like I said, it's no pressure, nothing like that. Because I know with trips like this, you should at least plan a year in advance. And they just had a special on Carnival with low deposits. So I couldn't help it. It was only $100 per person for a deposit. I said, let me go lock this in. And I'm gonna have my parents on there with me and everything like that. And if y'all want to come through. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I'm about to get started with this grind. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.